The Powerade Christmas Wrestling Tournament. WrestlingReport.com rates it the second toughest wrestling tournament in the United States. It's been a springboard for countless wrestlers to high school state championships, to NCAA titles, to Olympic gold medals. In 2016, we celebrate 50 years of this prestigious tournament, from its humble beginnings to its place among the elite. Powerade Wrestling, it's as good as gold. 50 teams came from around the country to compete in this year's Powerade tournament, a far cry from the first California University Christmas tournament in 1967. Then California State College head wrestling coach Frank Volcano Sr., who guided the Vulcan wrestling program for 18 years, started it all. Volcano was a standout wrestler at Chartiers Houston High School. He was a three-time conference champion and All-American at Lock Haven University and a PIAA official for 32 seasons. He could not have known at the time that the competition he began for local wrestling teams would grow to what it has become today. It's not unusual for sons to follow in their father's footsteps. Frank Volcano Jr. worked as a bout sheet runner in the tournament's early days. After his own standout wrestling and football careers at Chartiers Houston and California University, his role in the Powerade tournament gradually increased until he took over full-time in 1984. He oversaw the growth and expansion of the tournament, sought out bigger and better competition. Today, the top wrestling programs from across the United States anxiously await an invitation to face some of the finest competition they can find each year at Powerade. Many of the most recognizable names in the history of amateur wrestling have competed on these mats. Legendary coaches, including Washington High School's Stan Macedas, Connellsville's Tom Doldy, and North Allegheny's Gus DiAgostino. When it comes to the matches, everyone has their own most memorable moment. Jefferson Morgan freshman Kerry Colat defeating 3 AAA Pennsylvania State place winners on his way to a gold medal in 1988, 4 state titles, and one of the sport's most decorated champions. North Allegheny's Ty Moore, becoming the tournament's first ever 4-time champion in 1989. And later that season, he went on to win his 4th state title.
That is uncanny.
26 years later, we would be treated to a classic matchup of 2 4-time Powerade finalists in Mount St. Joseph's Mac Loons and Welsh Jesuits Dave Rella. Hometown favorite Dalton Macri's last-second takedown in the 2013 126-pound championship match that nearly blew the roof off the gymnasium.
Macri, looking to throw him! Macri, no way! Takes him to his back! Dalton Macri, gonna get the takedown, and the near fall, and the win! And you're gonna hear this Cannon McMillan crowd fired up! Dalton Macri, what a finish!
And the epic battle between 4-time Powerade and state champion Chance Marsteller and Cody Weirchalk, a 3-time state and 2-time Powerade champion.
On our hands. A lot of people have been looking forward to this for quite some time. Chuck's showing incredible balance right now. Oh, what is that? It's Marsteller gonna win this one, but look at the crowd on their feet, ladies and gentlemen. The most exciting high school matchup this season.
No tournament of this magnitude can run without a dedicated staff. Timers, scorers, officials, concession workers, support staff. Many have been part of this event for as long as the tournament has existed. To those of you who make this run smoothly, year after year, we say thank you. To the rabid wrestling fans of the tri-state area, and those who come from far and wide to support their teams, we say thank you. and all of the competitors who work so hard, sacrifice so much, give all of their blood, sweat, and tears, we say thank you.
Congratulations, Powerade Wrestling Tournament, and happy birthday. 50 years of competitive action. Great intensity. I was happy to participate in such a competitive tournament, one of the most competitive tournaments in the state of Pennsylvania. Again, congratulations. Happy birthday.
Jake Herbert here, 2012 Olympian, two-time Powerade champ, 2002 and 2003, my junior and senior year. I was always the big tournament that we looked up to. The Powerade became my Midlands, which then became my Eureka. But it's always like around wrestlers to compete during that Christmas time. I don't know why it is that way, but I've loved it. I've done that my whole life, from Powerade to Midlands to the Eureka. It's right there, always in December and January. So it's just like, hey, it's the beginning of the year. It's time to compete. Wishing you, Powerade, a happy birthday, 50 years, and hoping to see 50 more years of some of the best wrestling, high school wrestling in the nation. Thank you, guys.
This is Nico Megaludis, and just wanted to wish a happy 50th to the Powerade. I was fortunate enough to compete here all 4 years. Our first year was actually my first year in the tournament as a freshman. So I love this tournament. I was able to look forward to it all Christmas break. And the competition, the atmosphere, how the tournament was run was just unbelievable. And to you guys, just want to say, give your best effort and enjoy the war. That's the biggest part of this. I was fortunate enough to win 4 Powerade titles, but it didn't come easy. I had many overtime matches, and I love the fight of the tournament and really enjoyed it. So best of luck to you guys, and go kick some butt.
Happy birthday, Powerade. The Powerade Christmas Tournament in the Moore family always meant it was time to get ready to wrestle. My brother Ty was the first 4-time Powerade champion back then, the Cal State Christmas Tournament, and I was fortunate enough to follow along with 3 titles. In our family, when Christmas time came along, that meant it was time to wrestle and get ready for the Powerade tournament. It's been great to see the NCAA champions and the Olympians that have come out of that tournament, and we're excited to see what future NCAA champions and future Olympians will still come out of that tournament. So happy birthday, Powerade. It's been great to watch, and we're looking forward to the future.
Hey everyone, this is Kyle Snyder, 2016 Olympic champ. I can't believe you guys are celebrating 50 years of wrestling at one of the toughest tournaments in the country. Powerade is an incredible event, and I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to compete there in 2012. Wrestling at Cannon Mac in front of that fired up PA crowd is a lot of fun. That is one of the biggest reasons I love wrestling. Anyway, happy birthday, Powerade. I wish everyone good luck, wrestle tough, and score some points.
To all who have in one way or another given a piece of themselves, we say thank you. You have helped make the Powerade Christmas Wrestling Tournament on its 50th anniversary good as gold.